guys, this is Drew here, bringing you a quick play of Keystone Kapers on the Atari 2600, which was released in 1983 by Activision. It's based on some silent films called Keystone Cops. The exit to the game is you play as Officer Keystone Kelly, and you have to stop Harry Hooligan from robbing the department store. The game's split over 4 levels. You have a mini-map at the bottom there. You're on the mini-map as the black marker, and Hooligan Harry is the white marker. You can progress up the floors by one of 2 methods. You can either go left to right or right to left, depending on which floor you're on, and use the escalator, or you can use the central elevators in the middle section of each level. Now the elevators are on a timer, so if it is on the top floor you have to wait for it to move down to the middle, then the lower floor, and then back up again. So it's a case of when you get to the elevators, do you wait for them to get down to the floor you want, or do you run the extra distance and go up the escalator? Now, one thing I know with the elevators is if you do actually go too high up and you end up in front of Hooligan Harry, he'll actually turn around and start running down the store rather than up the store. Now the downside to that is, unlike yourself, he can move down levels. The only way you can move down levels is through the elevators. You can't actually move down the escalators, which is a little bit annoying. Now, in order to stop you, you do have a time limit. Now he does throw objects in the way to hinder you. Now they don't really kill you as such, they will knock time off your clock to capture him. It starts off by throwing beach balls which look like squash tomatoes or something. Bear in mind it is from 1983, that, so they're meant to be balls. The second obstacle he throws in your way are the blue things you see on the screen there. They're transistor radios, which are stationary and you have to jump over. The third obstacle are shopping trolleys, which whiz across the screen and you have to jump over them. And the fourth obstacle, which is the only obstacle that can kill you outright, is the toy plane, which you have to duck under. If that hits you, you're instantly dead, so you have to be very, very careful with them around. After that, the balls get a little bit more complicated by doing a higher bounce, so you've either got to duck under them or jump over them when they're at the lowest point. And then more transistor radios get introduced where there's like 2 to jump over, which is not much of a problem. And then the only other spike in difficulty is the speed of the trolleys and the planes. They get alarmingly fast, and obviously you eat more time up as you're having to jump, and especially with the planes, having to stop and actually duck under them each time. In terms of scoring, you have various loot that Harry drops. You've probably seen me pick up some bags and some other items there. They just give you a bit of score boost. The other way to score points is on how much time you have left after you capture Harry. Now you see me get hit by the trolley there, so that's disappeared now for good on that section. Now if I wait to go up to the top floor there, he'll turn around and run back down, and if I don't get to him before he gets to the escalator, then I'm proper buggered, because I'll have to run all the way back to lift them, because I can't run down the escalators for some reason. Now a little tip with the escalators: when you get to them, if you just jump before you get to them, you save a bit of time if you start halfway up them. As an example of one of the low balls that you have to either duck or jump over when it's at its lowest point there. And the plane that you got to duck under. Usually takes about 3 ducks to get under a normal speed plane, and about 5 or 6 to get under the faster ones. There we go, he's captured again. As per most games at this time, there's no actual end to the game, it just carries on continuously because it is more of a score attack game. Again, it all depends on, do you wait for the lift And here's the introduction of the double radios. Not much of a problem at all. And with Harry just about to be captured again, I think I'll leave that here for this playthrough. There's pretty much all there is to see with this game. So that was Keystone Kapers on the Atari 2600. Thank you very much for watching then.